this was an okay movie. Not perfect, but decent. And a few problems with some sequences. It can be a bit shaky cam, but I guess that's part of the allure of it. Plus, it can be a bit dark. Like if it was real FPS, I would be finding myself increasing the gamma just a little bit to make some of the sequences a bit easier to see. But overall, it's a decent action flick. This is pretty much the best way to describe it, FPS the movie. And it's an entire movie done from the point of view of the protagonist who has to fight his way to save his wife. And there's some twists and turns around there. You got this really funny sidekick that has a very video game feel to it, though it's explained. And that's what I like about this movie. There's a lot of weird gimmicks and strange things that make it feel like a video game, but they get explained as to why these things are happening. And it makes for a fun fight. The fight sequences, the action, whether he's fighting a dozen guys in a big brawl, or he's going from car to car fighting bad guys, or falling out of a plane or something. It's just great and well done action sequences. And what I like, like I said, what I like about it is it explains some little plot holes. Like there's plot holes that are going on throughout it. One big one that kept bothering me, which made me suspect what was actually going on. And I like this, that it sort of makes you guess, makes you wonder. I don't know if I would want to watch another one, and I do sort of agree with some of the reviewers that have said it's an interesting idea for about the first half hour. Then it sort of slowly starts to wear thin and get on your nerves, but it's still decent. And part of what really works for me here is how they use the first person perspective to work in certain situations. Like when the eye gets hit and it loses it. You see two perspectives, from the left eye and from the right eye. It creates these sort of strange double views. And there's things like this, along with gimmicks with the mirror and whatnot, I found I liked. It's an interesting way to take advantage of the first-person shooter sequences. The acting is okay here, maybe a little bit stilted, though the sidekick character is hilarious and probably one of the best parts of the whole movie. The way he interacts in different situations, the way he's just almost sort of a kook, with a couple of great sequences. The punk rocker sequence is probably one of my favorites. So yeah, I give this a hefty recommendation. It's not a perfect movie, but I give this about 7.5 out of 10. I would give it maybe higher if it was a straight action film, but if the first person kind of sequences might cause some people to get sick, and it can get a little old after a while. But the action and the plot, I think, more than make up for it. So let me know, what did you guys think of this? Did you enjoy it or not?